So how wise is it to swear in front of your kids?
Yeah. Or in front of, since I don't have kids, in front of kids in your life.
Find some kids and swear. in front of them.
Swear.
Test this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Well-
I'm thinking about my nieces. And I actually
Yeah.
don't know if I swear in front of them.
You probably don't.
I probably don't. Or maybe once accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I mean, my kids have definitely heard me swear.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. I don't think it's, but we're not going to,
Yeah.
well, definitely. I don't think it's wise to maybe, intentionally do it or do it all of the time.
Yeah.
Maybe using that language, because certainly they're going to parrot and repeat back and do whatever you do as a parent. And so you can't, once they hear that word, and then they might start using it outside of the home, and then it's like you get a whole nother can of worms
Yeah.
there. So, and right, the things that we kind of withhold from them, they want more. So there's also
Right.
like a version of that where if they never hear it,
Yeah.
right, they're going to hear it somewhere.
Yeah.
And it becomes a little bit more even like precious to them, where it's like, oh, like
Yeah.
it's such a bad
Yeah.
word. Like that makes it cool. So I don't know.
It's like, if you're going to swear, I'd rather you do it in the house.
yeah, I'd rather you kind of do it in the house in front of us.
Not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Yeah. And I think we try to, if we swear, it's like, yeah, maybe, there's another word I could use, or, and that's a word like any
Yeah.
other. So we try to kind of model for our kids too, like, you say whatever you want in your head. Like,
Yeah.
because I remember there's a period where Wes was specifically being like, I'm saying bad words in my head. And we were both like, great, you can say whatever you want.
Amazing.
Like, you don't have to feel guilty about that at all. Like, say whatever you want in your head.
That's so cute. I'm saying bad words in my
But even
head.
that was like kind of almost taboo. And so we wanted to
Right.
normalize, like, you say whatever you want in your head,
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Yeah, how many firstborn sons have said, like, I'm saying bad words in my head? Like,
Yeah.
Like confessing, like turning
Confessing,
themselves
I'm
in.
saying bad words.
Yeah, us
right out
secondborns
of my
aren't doing that.
head. So, I think language is, they're going to be exposed to it. And
Yeah.
sometimes the exposure of it in the home, at least you can give them some context. You can talk to them a little bit more about it. But I don't know. I don't think
Yeah.
it's wise to just be shooting from the hip every now.
Right.
Every
Well, it's like, what's funny is like, this is one of those things where it's like, you would really have to ask me again after having an actual child
Yeah.
in the home. Because I really do sometimes with swearing, especially lately, get in this kind of like philosophical place where it's like, what is really the problem with it?
What is the problem?
Like, is saying like, fuck this, like, because you're suggesting sex in a way? Is that the problem?
Who are you asking? Are you asking me what the problem is with?
I'm just
Fuck this.
curious what you think. Like, it's like, it's
Well,
almost like it's self-created taboo, which is
It
all
is.
taboos.
No, I mean, it's all like socially prescribed.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say this word, but what is really wrong with that word? Probably nothing.
Right.
Right? We're the
Probably
ones who have
nothing.
attached meaning and whatever it means,
Yeah.
which is fine. And I get that. And you can say that as adults, but you also can't have a child running around school saying fuck this all the time. Like, they're going to get in trouble.
Because the school is offended by that. Or it's like the rule.
It's the
Yeah.
rule.
Well, that's
right?
my thing where it's like, would the lesson be like in this space, like it doesn't bother me if you say those words, but there are a lot of people that offend, so we try not to say them in.
Yeah, I think you got to put the context. You got to wrap it in the context,
Yeah.
right? Because whether you like the rule or not, there's going to be consequences, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like, you say that, whether you mean it or not, whether there's any intent behind it, you're probably going to get in trouble, right? And so, if you want to be in trouble, go ahead and say it.
But it is.
But the philosophical question of it, we could debate that all we want, but we
Yeah.
still live in a real world.
We live in a real
where there's
world,
going to
of
be
course.
consequences of it, right?
Yeah.
And we can't just be mouthing off in second, third, fourth,
Right.
fifth
It
grade.
is funny when you come across a kid that does use those words, or like my nieces, they've said stuff.
Yeah.
Because they overheard it. I feel like Saoirse said something.
I think
You could quote directly, couldn't
It
you?
was like we were in my mom's backyard. And she said like 2 things, and Kevin's like, "Don't give any attention to it." And we were like, I was tearing up laughing so hard.
I mean, sometimes you can't stop.
It was like so funny. Yeah. I can't even remember what it was, but God, you and I both were like, oh, I can't believe she just said that.
Right. I think it's also hard too because philosophically it doesn't bother me, right? The word doesn't. But, you know, your kid's going to go to another kid's house.
Right.
And so then it's like you're going to have to deal with, well, it doesn't bother you, but it certainly bothers them and their parents and their kids. And then not that this is how you should parent, but you're going to feel embarrassed about that probably. And you're probably going to feel judged. And, you know, even if you don't care about it. So there's a lot of like social stuff that's intertwined in it. I mean, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with swearing, or even I don't think much about like swear words like that. Like, oh my God. And I think the kids need to hear it because it's just language that's used. Rather than know what the word means, because some of them are like maybe more slang words that they don't know what it means given the context, that you kind of want to be like, tread lightly on that one.
Yeah, where it's like, if I really get into this, this is beyond your maturity level.
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't really know what you're saying or what you mean. So.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's a good argument for why it's not wise so much to swear in front of your kids, or to like it's wise to minimize it, because a lot of them do suggest things that maybe like sex or whatever that you're not yet going to explain to them. Until they need that explanation and want it and can tolerate it. But yeah, I mean, maybe like shit's fine because...
Shit's not that bad. I feel like, damn.
What about damn? It's like, what does damn even mean? Yeah, damn you to hell.
Who cares?
Who cares about that?
I started trying to replace all my swear words, and by that, you probably just fuck, with Jesus Christ. So I still probably say
we weren't allowed to say that, really.
I'm talking about parenting my own kids. I was trying to like not say fuck as much. So I would be like, Jesus Christ. Like that that was like my replacement words that I was trying to use. I
love that.
Or just like Jesus, like that type of
Jesus.
thing. But and we're not religious. But
I remember when I was young, if I heard one of my parents say the F word, I was like, oh,
yeah, that was like
mad.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, it was like run for the hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then I had
100%.
a friend who, like, in her house, everybody swore and it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember getting in trouble one time and I was like, oof. This was the first house we lived in, so I must have been in first grade. But I remember vividly getting in trouble because I thought my parents were sleeping, and I was like in the living room with my brother, and I like was making him laugh by saying TV shit. Like I just kept repeating TV shit, and he was laughing so hard. And then like when my parents did come out of their bedroom, they had heard all of it, and I got into like,
who's saying TV shit?
TV shit.
Well, what does it even mean?
What does it even mean? But I got in so much trouble for doing that, and I was like in first. So if you can imagine a first grade John just running around saying TV shit.
TV shit.
Yeah, Jake was laughing a lot.
That is great.
But yeah, what does it mean? It means nothing. Really.
It means something, yeah. You know? Yeah, it's like maybe it's something to help explain to them later.
Yeah.
When they come to you and they inevitably hear these things.
Yeah.
And you can give them the more nuanced explanation when they're ready for that.
Right.
But little kids, probably not so wise to swear around them.
Oh, yeah, because they're just going to parrot. They're going to repeat everything.
Yeah.
So there's going to be aftermath of that.
Yeah.
Which it's fine.
Right. God, I'm thinking of things where it's like, it's just anything you say in front of my nieces, it's like that you don't want them to repeat. That will be the one thing they repeat.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
and the
obviously
one
everyone knows this, but
thing that you invest so much time and effort in to be like, God, this is going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. It's like, be prepared to do that 2 million more times. Because it's like, it's never a one-off.
Right.
And it's like, oh, God, I can't recreate that. I put so much effort into it. Like, I don't feel like doing that. But your kids just like want it. They're just like, nope, you're going to do it. You're going to play that game. You're going to do that thing exactly the way it was. Be funny again like you were. Like, and it's just like, oh, man.
Yeah.
That's a marathon to do that stuff. You know?
Okay, so we know that it's not wise. Josh, what do you think?
I think it's wise to not normalize it to the point where they're just like spouting off
Yeah.
Yeah.
and getting in trouble.
Yeah.
But it's like if you create too much like reverence around it, like, don't say that, then like, you know, they're gonna be saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like kind of wait for them to come to you. We're gonna inevitably slip up and swear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like kind of like you don't have to make it a mission like I'm going to swear around my kids to like get it into their system, get it into their skull.
Right.
But it's like, you know, they're gonna be exposed to it, and I think when that happens, it's like almost like it's like hold on loosely.
Yeah. Hold it lightly.
Hold it.
Hold it
I like
lightly.
that. Hold on loose.
Hold on loosely
Hold on loose. Is that a song?
and
No,
don't let
it is
go.
Oh,
38 special.
Oh, I
Oh.
love it. Okay.
38 fuck show.
Oh my god.
What is TV,
TV
fuck?
shit?
TV
Oh,
shit.
TV.
I didn't say that. Now my parents are going to listen to this, and now I'm really going to be in trouble.
Yeah. TV shit.
What is it? It's two words that you say next to one another that make your brother laugh.
Yeah.
And then when your brother laughs, that's the reinforcement you
Then
need.
you'd say it 1,000 more
say it
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know why even how that even came up, but I just was saying it, and he
Yeah.
was laughing, and so I wanted to make him laugh more.
I love it.
Little brother was being cool.
I love it.
My younger brother Zach used to not be able to pronounce fire truck, so he would say fire fuck.
Yes,
I'm sure everybody laughed.
Yeah.
that's cute. Though.
Yeah.
I'm sure we reinforced that.
Yeah, totally.
There's something though really funny about little kids swearing.
Oh my god.
Like if you
it's
see
hilarious.
it in a movie or a show, or even just like some kid just says something
It's
randomly,
so
it's so funny.
funny.
It's hard not to have a reaction to it.
Yeah. God, I wish I could remember what my niece said because we all were like stunned silent. I think she must have said fuck.
Yeah,
And she was maybe 4.
perfect.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
There's
Like
something
maybe
really
she
funny
said like,
about that.
what the fuck? It was something like
Or was
that.
it like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. We were
great.
out and something fell like on the little patio of my mom's. She goes, "Oh god damn it."
That's great.
She was like,
And I was like, and I'm laughing so hard. And my brother's like, "Don't give it attention."
It's like, oh, you're
don't."
not.
Yeah,
It's too funny.
It was too funny
Too
because she
funny.
also speaks with such good diction, like for
Mhm.
how little she is. So I was really like using it correctly.
Absolutely.
in such a funny
It
way.
fit the context.
Yeah.
Well.
Amazing. Okay, well that's
we
our
solved it
episode.
again. That's our episode. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Monica Tanner, for joining us. That was great.
Yes, Monica Tanner. And we'll link her stuff in the show notes. Where can people reach you?
butz.jonathan@gmail.com. What about you?
Okay, amazing. You can reach me at kkpsychotherapy.com. If you want to work with me, you have questions on the pod, or interest in joining the pod as a guest, shoot me an inquiry there. And Josh,
I'd like to shout out my new band, Believe.
your new band.
You're in a new band?
The name of the band is Talking Heads.
Wait,
Wait, what?
The name of the band, don't they say that? The name of the band is Talking Heads.
is that in one of their songs?
I feel like, but
Okay.
no, the name of the band is My New Band Believe, and the name of the album is My New Band Believe.
Self-titled? Okay, self-titled.
It's the bassist from the dearly departed Black Midi, whose guitarist died, and now they're all making solo albums. It's the Jordy Greep band.
Oh, okay.
Bassist from that band.
My new band, Believe.
My New Band Believe.
And their album, My New
Band Believe.
Okay.
Naughty, bookish, post-punk songs ranging from 2.5 minutes to 9 minutes. Lyrics that don't really make sense, but might make you cry.
Okay, great.
And it's got some medieval theatrics.
Okay, great.
Some surprising axe work. And slippery rhythms.
And that's Josh Baer Films.
JoshBayerFilms.com. Bayer is in the aspirin. If you want me to edit this down so you don't have to hear about my new band Believe, I can also edit
Love it.
anything else.
Okay, amazing.
Thank you, Blanket Forts.
Thank you,
for
Blanket
the
Forts.
music.
Forts.
Thank you to all of you. We'll see you in a week.
See you next time.
Next time.
The Wise Mind Happy Hour podcast is for entertainment purposes only, not to be treated as medical advice. If you are struggling with your mental health,
please seek medical attention or counseling.